Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. My name is Joshua Betancourt. For those of you who are just now joining or haven't been to any of my live videos before, I am a NLP practitioner, and I also dabble in kind of spirituality and meditation, and have this little live channel going to help with bringing people awareness around some of the kind of benefits of both neuro-linguistic programming and personal development, self-development, and kind of applying that along some lines with spiritual development and spiritual awareness and conscientious awareness. So that's what this channel is about, and I wanted to just get on and go live here for a few minutes and put together my kind of somewhat daily, because I've been missing my normal schedule, right? But relatively regular, live video, and provide you guys with either some inspiration or some insight and direction as it relates to kind of your growth and kind of dealing with, life in general. So cool. I hope everybody's doing well. My weekend was great. I had a makeup weekend with my little ones, and they were awesome. We always have a good time when they come around. It's a little different, by this time, usually like we're either at a pool or, we're kind of going on, field trips or whatever it is. And it's been a little different in the sense that, we've all been kind of isolated and locked down in our homes, but, we're making the best of it. My children are becoming expert level video gamers, and we do a little bit of reading and hanging out and talking, so it's always cool to have them around. So yeah, this is Monday's talk. Happy Monday, everyone. It's a beautiful Monday today. And I don't usually do this, but there's been a thought that's been coming to my mind often recently. And I'm just going to throw it out there, right? Because I think that, with what we're seeing in the world today, as far as, all of the issues related to COVID and isolation and people drawing inwards and, taking opportunities to really do some more kind of introspective growth and, either, building better relationships at home or, focusing more time on, what's important to you, whether that's building a business or, getting your affairs in order, whatever it might be. I think that, this whole experience has actually kind of had us turn inward. So in that, for me especially, in that I've been thinking a lot lately, and I don't do this, right? Because this isn't necessarily, geared towards, one religion or the other, but I've been thinking a lot about the rapture lately. And this thought has come to my mind that was really around the idea of, what if it was a metaphor for something? What if, it was this, this idea that it isn't necessarily, the kind of transmutation of your physical form, but what if it was about like your ascension and awakening and your ascension and conscientiousness? And for some reason that's been resonating with me so much lately, because I feel like there's so many people in the world right now that are making an effort to have a stronger connection with their, spiritual self, or have a stronger connection with their faith, or have a stronger connection with their awakening. And now, the term woke, right, is becoming more and more common, where, we're kind of taking a look at other aspects of being, other aspects and ways of being than just kind of the normal consumption. So, I wrote something, and I'll probably post it a little later, right, that just poses these questions around, what if it's a metaphor and the real effort is around, following your path and following your inner guidance to become the broadest and best version of yourself possible, the most conscientious version of yourself possible. And with that, for some reason that image keeps coming back where, if people are getting left behind, it's because they're not doing or not focusing or just don't know that there's, so much more to them, and that they can enhance themselves and expand and grow and evolve in those ways if they do a little bit of work, right? So I don't know why that thought just kept coming to me, but it feels like that it feels like that to me in the sense that there's so many people right now that are, making that leap, right, and taking that jump. So, yeah, that's what the thought was really about, what do you do daily for self-care, right? How are you taking care of yourself? Does that, entail you taking a hot bath every week, or does that entail you, painting, or does it mean that you listen to music, or you compose music, or whatever? You hang out with your kids, or pet your dog, or write poetry. I don't know, but I want to stress the idea that in these times, instead of kind of being externally consumed, that it's important that you find whatever that self-care mechanism is for you. And it may be multiple, right? You may have multiple things that you do for self-care, but really nurture yourself and take care of yourself in this time, so that the universal mind and the stresses of the world and the stresses of CNN and all of those other outlets that are producing a lot of content that isn't necessarily healthy for us, right, gets countered in some form or fashion. So that's the first thing that I would say. And then, what type of commitment have you made to yourself to grow, right? In whatever, however that works for you, but just doubling down on the effort of growth and on the effort of, progressing in your life, however that means, right? Whether that's, personal education, or you're on a path to a career change, or you're, focused on improving your communication with your loved ones, or whatever that might be, however that unfolds for you, do you have kind of a path forward for that? And, does that expand you, and does that make you joyful, and does it make you happy, and does it kind of make you a, expression of love to all the people that you care about, right? I think that's really, really important too. And yeah, so it was kind of just those ideas and those thoughts about, growth and expansion, and the possibility that some things that we believe, or some things that we've been told, could be metaphors for, different examples or different expressions of how those things unfold. And I think that's really, really powerful, and it's really, really interesting to me. Okay, so with that, I want to say, and I don't know who I'm saying it to, but I want to say thank you. I don't know who did this, but whoever did this, I wanted to say it was really, really cool. You obviously know me, right? Because I imagine that you know my space, because that's like, it fits in perfectly with the motto and the theme of what I've got going on in my world. And it was a really, really cool gift. And so I would say, whoever did that, send me a DM. Let me know that you did it. I'd love to thank you. I'd love to say thank you for that. That was very kind and very sweet. And it's kind of a beautiful gesture. And, I really appreciate it. So, yeah, that being said, hey, listen, I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for that beautiful gift that came in the mail today. And take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Take care of your loved ones, and reach out. Be a source of inspiration to the people around you, to the people that you care about, and even to people that you might not even know, right? You never know what type of difference we can make in someone's life with just a simple word or a kind gesture. All right. I love you guys. You take care of yourself, and we'll catch up soon. All right. Bye.